Hi, I'm Lisa Ganora. I'm the director of the Colorado School of Clinical Herbalism. We teach herbalism and clinical nutrition and vitalist healing here in Boulder, Colorado. And we have a demonstration for you today since it's finally spring here and it's nettles season. We have a whole big bowl of nettles over here. These are stinging nettles, which are commonly known as an herb or a weed to some people, but they're also a really excellent food. Once you cook them, the sting goes out. So what we're doing today is we're making a spicy oxymel. An oxymel is a really old-fashioned combination of vinegar and honey, and you can put any kind of herbs that you want into it, and it sort of makes a nice, tasty syrup for delivering medicine, or you can actually cook with it too. You can use it as a sauce on meats or vegetables. It's a very interesting, unique flavor. So what we did yesterday was we harvested the nettles. We clipped off the little tops of the nettles, and we made a nettles vinegar out of them. You can see this still has the nettles in it. And we did this in the Vitamix back there, which is really a great way to grind up your herbal material. And then we strained it out after we let it sit overnight, and we got our nettles vinegar. So you can just do this with plain apple cider vinegar, like this, that you get from the grocery store, or you can use any kind of herbal vinegar that you like. So we use the nettles because it's nettle season now, and that works really nicely. So what Hart is stirring over here, Hart is a student here, and so Annie is also a student at our school. So yesterday we chopped up a bunch of ginger and garlic, and we put it over here. So I'm going to reach around behind you. The recipe is up on the website about your proportions. But basically, we took our nettles vinegar and we put the ginger and garlic in there, and we brought it up to a simmer, and we simmered it very briefly for 5 or 10 minutes, and then we put the lid on and let it sit overnight. So it's actually ready to strain right now. So if you could strain the nettles vinegar. So what we have in there is all your spicy kitchen herbs that are also, spices and herbal medicine at the same time. So we have garlic, like this. We have ginger. And we put about a teaspoon of cayenne, but you can adjust that. Some people like a lot more than that. And we got a fresh horseradish root that we peeled and chopped up and put in there. And there's no direct proportions. You can kind of adjust that to how spicy you want it to be when you're finished. But what we did with our honey, it's kind of like with the vinegar. You can use plain honey, or you can actually infuse some of your herbs into the honey. So yesterday we chopped up the ginger, if you can see it here. We chopped up the ginger and we put it in the honey and heated it up until it was just simmering, and then we turned that off and let that steep overnight as well. So over here we have some honey that we've already strained. So this is a very gingery honey. Ginger and honey are really nice together because sort of the cool, moist sweetness of the honey counterbalances the intense heat of the ginger. They're just a very traditional pair. It's been used actually for thousands of years together. So we have our vinegar here that Hart has strained out, and we have our honey over here. And so this honey is very, very gingery, and so is the vinegar. And we're going to mix 2 cups of the honey in this jar with 2 cups of the vinegar. If we have enough, it looks like we might. It's just a little extra. That's good. Yeah. So we put those 2 together, and that vinegar is really green from the nettles. If you do it with different sorts of herbs, it'll come out different colors. And you can really put anything you want in here. If you want to kind of make this into a syrup for your respiratory system, you might put some thyme or some of your more aromatic herbs like sage. And excuse me, can you just give that a quick rinse? Yeah. So now we have our herb-infused vinegar and our ginger-infused honey, and you just give them a little stir like that. And that's it, Oxymel. Keep it in the fridge. It will probably last for far longer than you'll use it up before it has a chance to go bad. So a lot of times we'll put these things in a nice brown glass medicine bottle and keep it in the refrigerator. And that's how you make spicy oxymel. It's really quite simple. A lot of the things we do with herbal medicine here, it's almost like cooking. It's just taking your kitchen cooking to kind of another level, and you can learn how to make all kinds of really interesting things for yourself that way. So we're starting an evening program this January for people who work during the day. If you want to study herbal medicine, go to our website. It's at www.clinicalherbalism.com. And there's all kinds of information about workshops and herb walks and our new evening program and our day programs there. So also we're having an open house coming up on Sunday the 19th. We hope to see you there.